Hey guys! So I didn't do this thing like I've been doing. I don't know what that is. But anyway, hi! So I have not filmed in a while, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. It's been crazy. I was just in Palm Springs for a 6-day training and it was super intense and very long days. So my goal was to vlog that, but literally the camera did not come out of my bag for one moment. It was a lot going on. So this morning I slept in. I told myself I was not going to work today, but I totally did. But I at least wanted to try to sleep in a little bit. And for me, sleeping in is like staying in the bed until like 7 o'clock. Normally I'm like up and out by like 5 a.m. So I slept in and then I was binge watching YouTube, and it started with Pocket Full of Primaries teacher tag, and then it just escalated. And the original tag was Apples and Tiaras, I believe. And it is the teaching tag, teacher teaching. I know I just did the I Teach Too tag, but I wanted to get one of these up too after binge watching them all day and kind of finding some new people to watch on YouTube. So I'm going to jump right into the teacher tag. Okay, so the first question is, how long have you been teaching? What grades have you taught? And tell us a little bit about your background. So I started my student teaching in 5th grade. And then I went to 2nd grade to finish up my student teaching, and then I bounced back to 5th grade, and I had 5th graders for a year and I loved them. And that was in Illinois. And then I moved to Southern California with my husband, and I started teaching in Southern California. And I originally was hired for 3rd grade, but because of how the numbers were and how kindergarten worked, I went from 3rd grade to kindergarten. And at first I was like, oh no, this isn't gonna work. But actually I love it, and it makes me so happy to be doing kindergarten. I have a bachelor's of science in elementary education, and I also have endorsements in English language learners, science, social studies, and language. So I can teach K through 9 and any of those subjects. The only thing I cannot teach is special ed and high school, unless 9th is part of middle school. So 10th through 12th grade, I don't have a certificate to teach. Number 2, what grade do you currently teach and where do you teach? So currently I'm in kindergarten. It is my 4th year of kindergarten this year, and I teach in Southern California. I teach in Oceanside, so I am right by the beach. Number 3 is, what is your school mascot? We are the Dolphins, which is nice because we're right by the beach. How many students are in your class this year? I don't have my official list, but currently I have 25, about to be 26 after registration today. And where we are at, we have a 24 cap, but it's a 24 average. So K through 3, as long as the class size is 24, average between all of those grade levels and all of those classes within those grade levels, your numbers can fluctuate. So you can go up to 26. 26 is your hard cap. Like, you cannot go past 26. Technically, you're not supposed to go past 24, but if 1st grade only has 19 kids per class, then we can go up to 24. Last year I did have 26, and I had 26 for the entire year, and that was the most I've ever had. And 26 5-year-olds with the schedule that we have is a lot of work. So this year I'm at 25, probably 26, and ready to bring it on. It says, number 5, what is your ideal class size? Isn't that a teacher's dream? One year, it was actually my 1st year of kinder, I had 19 kids, and when I was in 5th grade, I had 34 kids. So I went from 34 kids, I started kindergarten with 23 kids that year, and I actually went down to 19 for part of the year before I went back up, and I was shocked at what I could get done with 19 kids. It's incredible. The odd numbers thing kind of bugged me because making groups was challenging, but I mean, 19 kids is beautiful. You can get so many more things done in your day, and guided reading, and then having a parent come in to help you, and just divvying the kids up. I mean, it's 19 kids is incredible, but you know what? I'm not going to complain because I know what it's like to have 34 bodies in a room. So I'm okay with 24 and 26. Number 6 is, what is your favorite drink at Starbucks? And I've been really good. I have my water right here. I have not been to Starbucks in about a week. And I know that sounds ridiculous, and saying it out loud makes me feel like a snot. But that's like one of the things. I don't do a lot for myself. I don't get my hair done. I don't do my nails. I don't buy beautiful clothes. So Starbucks is kind of like my thing. But it's really bad for you. And I go on kicks of being super healthy and then eating like junk food. And I'm trying to go back to the healthy way of life. And so I just really don't need all of the carbs, and it gets really expensive. I'm lucky that we have parents that do a lot of celebrations throughout the year. So we get, our parents always celebrate the teacher's birthday. So I get gift cards on my birthday, and I get gift cards for Christmas, and then I get gift cards for the end of the year, and then I get gift cards for Teacher Appreciation Week. So normally I always have gift cards, so it's not too expensive. But Starbucks have it. I'm trying to kick it. And if I do go to Starbucks, if it's cold outside, I like to get a mocha. And if it is hot outside, I love their iced green tea lemonade sweetened. All right, so number 7, what is your favorite online resource? Definitely TPT. I feel like a lot of us spend a large portion of our paychecks on TPT, and I'm totally guilty of that. But there's actually a person on YouTube, and I cannot think of her name, but if you Google, if you YouTube kids yoga, she comes up, and I can't think of what it's called, but you'll see it, and she has dozens and dozens of videos. And I discovered her on YouTube when we had like a week straight of rain, and we weren't able to go into our multi-purpose room, so the kids were in our classrooms, and they were just going stir crazy by the end of the week. So I just found some kids yoga videos, and it was incredible how much they loved it. And then like after the sun had come out the next week, the kids were like, well, can't we just stay with you and do more yoga? So definitely I'm gonna find her and put her link in the description bar. Kids yoga, the Frozen one that she does. She has a Hungry Caterpillar one. She has a Star Wars yoga video. The kids love them, so I think that's a really great online resource. Number 8, can you describe your perfect classroom? My perfect classroom would be calm. And I know that's like a weird adjective to use, but when I did student teaching, it wasn't my master teacher, but it was a teacher next door who just had a room of chaos, and I couldn't even like do meetings in her room and be able to focus. So I cannot imagine how her kids felt having to be in that room every day. And it was like boxes and boxes of junk just everywhere, and things on the wall that just had no purpose. And it was a mess, and it made me feel cluttered and like literally raised my anxiety, which is so silly. So I always try to make sure I keep that in mind when I'm doing things in my classroom. Am I putting something on the wall because it has a purpose? Or am I just putting something on the wall to put something on a wall? Do I have boxes in the corner for a purpose, or do they need to find a new home? So I never use overhead lights. I dim my lights, and I have nice twinkle lights. It has a calm atmosphere. I use essential oils, and I just try to make sure it's calm. I think every classroom that you find on Pinterest or YouTube or Instagram is beautiful, but that's definitely not something that is going to be obtainable for years to come. I think each teacher just needs to do what they think is best, and in my ideal classroom, it would just be calm. I wish that I was closer to the playground. I'm a kinder teacher, but I don't have a kindergarten classroom. So I have a first grade classroom. So it's a smaller room. We don't have bathrooms. We have bigger furniture, and I'm not by the kinder playground. So our teachers who are in the actual kinder playgrounds can literally open up their classroom door, and the kids can run out and run on the kinder track, or they can run on the kinder playground and just do like 5 minutes to get your energy out, and then they can come right back in and work. And I would like, if I could pick any classroom, it would definitely be one of those, so that the kids just were able to go straight to the playground. For the bonus question, can you describe your perfect school? And I'm gonna be totally honest with you, I think I am at my perfect school. I love where I am, I love my admin, and the perfect place I think would be a place where people communicate and they care about one another, and the staff loves each other and the kids love each other. And from where we started, when I started with them 4 years ago, to where we are now, it has grown so much, and I just can't wait to see where we're going. So I definitely think where I am is my perfect place. Number 9 is, what is your favorite / least favorite part about teaching? My favorite thing about teaching is teaching kids to read. And when I was told I was going from 3rd to kindergarten, I thought, oh shit, what am I doing? I should go back to the job search. I had given up several jobs to be where I am. And I had previous contracts that I walked away from to be here for 3rd grade. And I'm like, I gave all that up for kindergarten. Like, what am I doing? This is not going to work. But I'm so blessed and so glad that I gave it a chance, because I teach kids to read. They come in not knowing how to write their name, not knowing their alphabet, and they leave reading at a Fontes and Pinnell level D or E. That's crazy to me. And it's amazing. You're giving them a skill that they can take with them for the rest of their lives. So definitely my favorite part is teaching them to read. I'm going to be careful with this least favorite thing about teaching. I'm going to be totally honest. My least favorite thing about teaching are the parents. Not all the parents, but it seems like every year there's always one parent that just is not happy unless they're unhappy. And that's okay. And if that's how someone wants to live their life, that's totally fine. But sometimes I get stuck in that negativity, and it kind of brings me down. So definitely trying to keep everyone happy is something that I try to do, and you can't solve everyone's problems. So definitely the least favorite thing would be like a grumpy parent. But I mean, that's part of life. That's part of teaching. So number 10 is, what is some advice you would give to a beginning teacher, someone who's thinking about going into teaching, or someone who is already teaching? And I think my biggest piece of advice would be to smile and love them and love what you do. If you don't love what you do, get out. You can make so much more money doing something else. Don't do this if you don't love them. Or if you're burnt out, take time for yourself and find your love again, because the kids feel that. The kids feel, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. If the kids don't feel love, they're not going to give you what you want. And if you are angry and frustrated and crabby all the time, it's not going to work. So definitely just my biggest piece of advice would just be to love what you do and love your kids. And sometimes the only time they hear I love you is from you. So say I love you and mean it and care for those kids. Even the ones that their actions are not deserving of love, they're doing that for a reason. So just love them and smile. And I once had a teacher when I was doing my student teaching who said that I was being too nice and that my kids aren't going to respect me. And I totally, just nod and smile to that person, but like, forget you. Like, that's not okay. And if you're grumpy all the time, you're not going to get anywhere with your kids. And trust me, anyone at my site will tell you I'm probably the most strict and hardest on the kids. But I also give them hugs and tell them I love them and make them feel warm and welcome. The kids need to see you smile. There's like that one saying that the kids shouldn't see you smile until Christmas or whatever. And I've heard so many people say that. And that's just so silly to me. Show them that you can have fun. Show them that you love life. Show them that you love them. And you're going to get a lot farther with them. Alright guys, so that is the end of the teaching tag. And hopefully you guys tag me in the ones that you do, because I have run out of teaching tag videos to watch, so I want to see some more. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends.